Serie A Lazio vs Atalanta BC prediction, team news, lineups preview. Aiming to end 2024 on top of Serie A, league leaders Atalanta BC will tackle close challengers Lazio at Stadio Olimpico on Saturday evening. While Lazio could finish the year with an incredible streak of 11 consecutive top-flight wins, victory for the hosts would further tighten an already close-fought title race. Match preview. Though it took a late strike to get Lazio over the line against 10-man Lecce in their final pre-Christmas fixture, the Biancocelesti secured maximum points at Stadio Via del Mare, keeping them within 6 of top spot as the season approaches its midpoint. That 2-1 win was their 4th victory in 5 matches, including back-to-back league and cup defeats of Napoli and their latest Europa League success beating Ajax in Amsterdam. For the first time to date, the capital club have won as many as 17 of their first 24 games across all competitions. And not only do they sit top of the tree in UEFA's second-tier tournament, but they also occupy a top 4 spot in Serie A. Amid such a fine run of form, there was one significant reality check, as Marco Baroni's men found themselves on the receiving end of a 6-0 thrashing by Inter Milan in their most recent outing at the Olimpico. It was a rare setback in Rome, where they had previously been unbeaten all season, so Lazio will have a point to prove when they convene with first-placed Atalanta this weekend. In the club's last 8 league meetings, there have been 3 wins for either side. Last term, Lazio prevailed in Bergamo after the Biancocelesti had claimed the points on home soil. Having had a dismal away record against Lazio until the past few seasons, Atalanta have since lost only one of their last 7 encounters with Lazio in Italy's Eternal City, suffering a 3-2 defeat 1 year ago. Charles de Ketelaere was on target in both games last term, and Lazio's Belgian star shone again at the weekend, when he netted the late winner against Empoli and prolonged an unprecedented success streak. His decisive strike secured the Bergamaschi's 10th league victory on the spin, and across all competitions he has been involved in more goals than any other Serie A player this calendar year, 20 of his own and 16 assists. Alongside the newly crowned African Footballer of the Year, Ademola Lookman, the ex-AC Milan man has played his part in an historic year for Atalanta, during which they broke through the glass ceiling by winning the Europa League, and they are now faring well in this season's Champions League. Furthermore, they have already registered both their record number of wins in a single year 36 and a new club best for goals scored 126 with 1 game remaining. Gian Piero Gasparini's side can now make it 13 straight Serie A matches unbeaten, having won their last 5 away games while conceding just once. They will travel south expecting to inflict a rare home defeat on Lazio. Team news. Lazio boss Marco Baroni will be missing midfielder Mattias Vecino thigh, plus forward pair Pedro thigh and Tijani Noslin ankle this weekend, while experienced centre-back Alessio Romagnoli is struggling with a knee problem, if the latter is ultimately past fit. The hosts could well name an unchanged starting 11, with Gustav Isaacson and Boulaye Dia joining a potent attacking duo up front. Teddy Castellanos, who scored his first Serie A goal against Atalanta at the Olimpico last year, has netted 9 times this season. And captain Mattia Zaccagni has already racked up 10 goal involvements. Of course, Atalanta can meet fire with fire in that regard, despite long-term absentee Gianluca Scamacca recently being joined on the sidelines by his replacement, Cap Cannoneer rankings leader Matteo Retegui. Ademola Lookman should support Charles de Ketelaere in the final third. The first of the latter's 3 Serie A braces throughout 2024 came against Lazio back in February. Italy defender Giorgio Scalvini may take a place on the bench after resuming full training earlier this week, and captain Martin de Roon is back from suspension, so Gian Piero Gasparini will have most of his main men available. Lazio possible starting lineup. Provedel, Maruzic, Gila, Romagnoli, Tavares, Guendouzi, Ravella, Isaacson, Dia, Zaccagni, Castellanos. Atalanta BC possible starting lineup. Carnesecchi, Cosinu, Hien, Kolasinac, Bellanova, Darun, Ederson, Ruggieri, Pasalic, Lookman, De Ketelaere. We say, Lazio 2-2 Atalanta BC. Very few teams get the better of Lazio on home turf. So Atalanta's long winning run may finally be brought to a halt. Both sides like to get on the front foot, so it could be an entertaining contest at Stadio Olimpico, where the points will ultimately be shared. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.